Oh, what's up, y'all? Happy Saturday morning. Oh, I don't have the phone plugged in yet. Happy Saturday morning live. Season 6, episode 40. Let's get assembled. We didn't even do that till, oh, shoot. Hold on. Wait a minute. Locksmith, assemble! Look like I'm, guys, hold on. Wrong shirt. Time for this, all right? Look, the Halloween gnome is out. Or now he is. I think it's time we need to start putting out. You know, like, put it out little by little until Kim finally notices it. Where should we put this guy? This was, I can't remember where we had that one hung last time. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday morning live. Yeah, I could open the door too, actually. It's a little warm, but not bad. We'll float it with the open door for a while. Oh shit! Shoot, Jason. I don't have half my equipment plugged in. Hope everybody's doing well. Did y'all have a great week? Let me know. We got our state fair in town. Started Thursday. Kim and I are thinking about going like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I can't decide which day I want to go. For lunch. Close the shop. Sorry, brah. We gotta go give money to the state fair. Ridiculous amounts of money for corn dog and some pizza. So, hey, do any of y'all have a Freddy's where you're at? It's a hamburger / custard place. If you do, let me know what's good, because we had the burger cheese curds, which are basically cheese sticks, but little pieces of cheese, mozzarella sticks. So that's what we had, and that was the first time I've ever had it. So if you know of what they have that's actually good, let me know in the comments. They also have chicken tenders and custard, looks like. So, I don't know. That was, blah. Yes, we are assembled. We did assemble this time. We did not forget. I remembered. It was last week because Daniel West wasn't here. The patty. See, Kim was almost going to get the patty melts, but like that meat, it tasted like burned, chemically produced steak, ground up steak. Like, definitely had like a chemically flavor to it. It was just thin, super thin, flat patties that just overcook. I like well done stuff, and I like strong tasting stuff. Like, you know, we've done the straight strips with A1. I like that super strong, but it just wasn't good to me. I don't know. It's cheese curds were. I would rather, it didn't come with any marinara sauce. I'd rather have, I love mozzarella cheese sticks if they're hot and done right and they're not like chewy. These were just chewy, semi-warm little bits of cheese and nothing to dip it in. I know I could have ordered, like, I didn't get any fry sauce, and they didn't have fries. They were in the middle of cooking extra fries, so I would have had to have waited like 10 minutes. I didn't even think it took that long to cook fries. On a Friday night at like 7 o'clock. I was like, okay, great. Yeah, so go visit your local Freddy's if you want to be severely disappointed, or you may be happy with it. I don't know. It looks like Devo may be happy. But Kim was going to get the patty melt, and then she saw hot dog. You know, if you're going to do hot dogs, you just got to cook them at home. I figured that out. That's why hot dog places never survive. Is because they just don't do it exactly like you kind of want it done. Cheese curds are cheddar cheese. It looked lighter than cheddar cheese. Really? So I guess cheddar cheese could be a lighter color, white cheddar. You can buy cannabis at the state fair. Yeah, so our state fair is here too, and we're gonna decide what day to go. You know, I like steak for the most part, and I like burgers, but I haven't had a whole lot of experience with smash style burgers, just because I like you know a little bit of meat, not totally smashed flat into super thin pieces of. But you know, I was saying this. You say that, but it was $21 for a hot dog, normal size 6-inch hot dog, a thing of cheese curds, and a double burger that was nowhere near the quality of Five Guys, and it was $21.72. So I could have gotten a better burger, and my bill at Five Guys is always like, here, I can tell you, I don't have the phone plugged in yet. Where's that at? It's like $26. So it's not that much more expensive, and you get a shitload of fries. So maybe $29.47. And we get a little cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger, and a large fry, which is, well, you know, Five Guys. People go to Five Guys. That's a lot of fries. The Freddy shit didn't touch that. I mean, I would much rather spend an extra $8 and be able to finish my burger. I ate like 3/4 of it just because I was sitting there going, okay, Jason, clear your mind. This is not a hamburger, which doesn't even have ham in it, but this is a steak burger. Accept that. And then I'd like take another bite, and I was hungry, you know, and a cheese curd. It's just not for me. Not for me. Five Guys, way better. Way better. I'd rather spend the extra money. So they are expensive, but I mean, if you compare the two, there's no comparison. I'd easily spend an extra $8 to get all those fries that you get, like half a bag of fries. Veggie burgers, yeah, I'm not a big veg. They do have a veggie burger there. Got real food, raw hamburgers. I just like it better. I would definitely spend more money. Well, we ain't gonna be spending more money at Freddy's, that's for sure. It's my glowing review. And also, this was the funniest thing. You pull up to the drive-thru, right? They put a raised flower bed. Do I have that picture? Oh yeah, I can send you. I can do this picture. Hold on. We're not gonna plug in the extra camera yet. We're just gonna. Here, go to this. I gotta go over the comments, but yeah, I can still send this picture. Look at this ridiculous crap. I mean, I don't know if this is. Where did I put the picture? Oh, there it is. All right, so. Yeah, I guess I can do this. Let's do this. Hilarious. Yeah, Fred. That they would actually build a design this way. They put a raised flower bed right in front of the drive-thru so that you have to veer when you are leaving, and you will see from this picture that I'm about to download, upload, whatever. Yeah, put it right there. Oh, I kind of like having an extra phone. I guess when I get a new phone, when I have to get a new phone, I'm gonna keep one out to be able to do this kind of stuff. Image 2. Like, what moron? What moron out there decided that this was a good idea? That's me sitting at the drive-thru window. And then now listen, they've only been open at this. This is our first Freddy's, and they've only been open at this location for I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. Look at that, multiple tire indentions. Somebody fully ramped it and went into it. Like, what kind of moron does that? Not the people running into it. People don't pay it. Do they really think people were going to be paying attention when they pulled out of the drive-thru? That is about the stupidest thing I've ever seen for a drive-thru design. Funny, though. Funny. Who else here? Rune, what's up, Nate GL? All pocket women. Ken, next, and pocket women again. Doused, what's up? Finley's, what's going on? Dana Reed, Dang it, West in the house. Steven's eyes. Shane, what's up? Alan C. Joseph Douglas. I'm just rapidly skimming, so if I miss somebody, I'm sorry. Dave A. Pyro Dan, what's up? Ken H. Yin Yet, what's going on? David M. What's up? What's up? You have power. Yay! Good job. Good job, linesman. Power people. Glad you got power back. Matthew Oliver, what's up? Oh, it's late here. Glad to see you. I know it's late over there, so appreciate you tuning in. I'm just going to we got to go up front. I do have to plug in my phone here in a minute because we got to go up front and put some padlocks away. My counter up there is getting a little messy. So really, I'm just going to be putting padlocks in a case today. As far as our technical work, I did get a couple of locks in. Yay! Yesterday. That we can also glance at here from our safe guy. Company picnic, Matthew Myers, what's up? Gumby, oh, it's cold there. Ooh, Fred, what's up? What's up, Mr. T? Boiled peanuts. Every time I've tried our boiled peanuts at the fair, they're always small. It's not quite peanut season when the fair's here. So I can see myself liking cheese curds, but I didn't know. That's the first time I've had them. Technically not. I've had cheese curds before, but not Freddy's cheese curds. There's nothing to dip it in. They didn't give me any packs of their Freddy's sauce or anything like that. Need key. Freddy's is what you get when you don't have Five Guys or Culver's. I would honestly eat Crystal before I chose Freddy's again. I like Crystal. I can still physically eat Crystal. I know some people are like, whatever. Taco Bell, Crystal. As long as I can continue to eat them without dying afterward, I'm going to, and I still can. So I would 100% go to Crystal over Freddy's. I've actually got a key started to it. Maybe. Hold on. Hold it. I think.
Someone just subscribed.
Woohoo! So I don't know where it went, but I had started a flat steel key for one. I'm gonna have to look for it because I had one where I started a key. These are all the same except for the levers, obviously. I don't know. That sounds kind of not great. But the last one of these I did, it was missing a whole bunch of parts in there. So, yeah, and this one will come apart. It's got the little screws. It's got a little screw right there. So, I guess we can check that out since it's got a screw cover. This one does have a screw cover too. But it's probably just a one lever. There's almost literally no need. That's actually heavy cast iron. I don't see a need to take that off other than to, oh no, it does have a peen mark right there. So no reason to take that off when it's probably just a one lever. Now, the coffee shop takes more than 15 minutes to go get your coffee. Don't park right there, bro. It's got a big old bowl, so there's not a whole lot of room for any levers in there, except for maybe one. So yeah, well, once I get the other camera up, we'll check that one out. Yeah, thanks for joining in, new subscriber. Appreciate it. He's gonna. Yep, part of that very select 15% of the population that just doesn't give a shit what he does. Five Guys doesn't offer a combo. I have to buy everything individually. Well, yeah, they do. Don't they? No, they don't. Yeah, you do have to buy everything. Yeah, you're right. Still better. Still better tasting food. I like their burgers. What'd y'all say about that curve? That was awesome, wasn't it? What's up, City Lock? Lota Burger. What's that? What's up, Access? Made the flower bed to protect the grease trap? I didn't even pay attention to that, but silly. Oh, Mark's 99 lever discussion. How does the storing function vary from the oddly functioning devices put in by others? Uh, it may be because of the key rotation, I would think. I don't, yeah, I use more of the 9900 bars, which I don't like using. Y'all know that. But I only keep them now because I've got a few customers with them on there, and I literally only keep a new bar here for when one breaks. But neither one of those have the lever handle discussion. I've run into a couple of those that one on a warehouse on our friends in the veggie truck that pulls up actually over here. I had to replace theirs. Uh, because it was, why did I have to replace that? What happened to it? Something happened to it. It was just acting weird, or it was broken in a way. It wasn't turning right. Maybe. I can't remember what the problem was, but I simply, it was just swap in, swap out. And theirs was storeroom function. So the storeroom function, you just turn the key. The lever always stays rigid, and you just turn the key, and it retracts the latch. Right? I don't know. I hadn't sold enough of those to really remember offhand. Classroom functions are always tricky, especially with any kind of lever, because some of them do a full 360 and then go past 360 so that you can activate the latch. And I know you probably know this, but for those who don't, so you go full 360 with a classroom function lever, which I don't think I have one in here. They're all in the truck. And then if you keep going that same direction, it will withdraw the latch. So in other words, stays in the locked position. Teacher walks up to the door. Thank you for the subscription. Turns it a little bit more in the same locked direction, and it directly interfaces the latch. Then the other one is quarter turn one way and it locks, quarter turn the other way and it unlocks. So you can actually make most of the full 360 ones work quarter turn if you turn that, or like if you take it off. And that's why I always, whenever I'm taking lever handles off, and you get into this habit, if you have to do a lot of commercial work, get into the habit of always either turning down or turning up. That way you remember. Because if you turn up and then you come back and you have your key turned to the down position, put it on, it totally messes up the timing. So like turn down for what? The song? I always turn down. I always try to orient the key down. That way when I go up to that particular door, I know that I need to be turning it down. For what? For what? Anyway, long story short, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. Because I don't use them. I'm not overly fond of them. Chick-fil-A put ballers by the drive-thru window and converted it to a door. They bring it out. I haven't been to a Chick-fil-A in a minute. I like my chicken super well done. Like any little bit, and they've got that fat part of their chicken breast. And sometimes, it's supposed to be fully cooked, but sometimes to me, I feel like it's not. So I always kind of eat around it. If they could do a flatter patty, like beat that bitch down flat, and it cooked evenly, I'd eat Chick-fil-A way more, except for the line. It's ridiculous, and I know it goes fast, but whatever. I get kind of sketched out on their chicken sometimes. Some burnt street peanuts? Never heard of them. You rebuilding that backhoe hydraulic cylinder. Oh, that sounds messy. Messy. And I have a bunch of dips, going back to those cheese curds dipped in ranch dressing. I've got ranch dressing in the house. I didn't even think about getting that extra dressing. Been trying it. Oh my God, there's a Freddy's you'll drive by. I stopped to try it. Ours is brand new and kind of smelled like that. The funny thing is when I was in the drive-thru, I pulled up and I was like, hey, if I get a hot dog, can I get extra sauerkraut? Simple question, right? But I know I can get sauerkraut because it shows it on your website, but can I get extra sauerkraut? Do y'all do that? Do y'all let people do that? I don't know. And she goes, what? And I was like, can I get sauerkraut on a hot dog, but can you put extra sauerkraut on it too? What's that? I said, sauerkraut for the hot dog? I said, it's on your website. This is at the board. Huh? I was like, I said sauerkraut, the white stringy stuff that goes on. Oh, I was like, oh my God, I probably should have just pulled out then and there. Should have just pulled out there. It should have been my cue, right? Like, and it's on the menu. I pulled up and I could see like all these buttons, you know, on their digital touchscreen. You can like see it right at the window. I looked over there and like sauerkraut's like the fifth thing for the hot dog selection. Taco Bell's the best fast food. Changed my mind. I'm not even about to try to change your mind because I agree. I am extremely pleased with one, and there's two of them that I can go to. One of them has been doing fantastic for the past like 8 months. Like when you ask for guacamole, they put like a lot of it on there. Hey.
Hello, how are you?
Good. What can we help you with?
Can I get cookies made from that?
You want to do the plain silver key or any of the colors? Plain ones are $2.50. The colors are $3.75.
Just the colors or any color?
You can do any of the round shapes. So your key would fit any of these. There's a few up here.
You can do a regular one and yes, that one.
So we're out of that one. The other flowers have got these.
Oh, you said the round one.
Round shape, yeah. How do
I think I had that one.
The roses? Something. $6.75 is your total.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ready when you are there.
Thank you so much.
And did you want to do a text or email receipt?
You can do email.
Weekend.
So,
Jason, do I have Discord yet? Yeah, we actually have. I actually do. I've been on Discord for a minute on the Locksmith channel, and I actually started a Lock Force Discord, but I don't know how to use it or anything. Maybe one day. But yes, I'm on our Locksmith under Jason. And then I started I think I've got I've got a thing for us, but I hadn't cared enough to figure it out yet. I don't know if I want to take on that additional responsibility. Chick-fil-A and Cane's. So Cane's. Since we're on I mean, this is state fair weather, so we do talk about food, right? Cane's. how I want to explain my long history with canes, all the way going back before when they first put it in. Every single week we would get canes, forever. Then I'd get mad at them because they literally, for a restaurant that has 5 menu items, can fuck up an order so bad if you change it. So, if you've never been to a Cane's, it's literally chicken fingers, Texas toast, slaw, and fries. That's it. Fries. So, their combos, there's 4 of them. There's a 3, 5, and 6-piece combo, whatever, and then a sandwich, which is literally just the Texas toast with chicken tenders on it. 4 menu items. 5 menu items, whatever, if you count the sauce. I'm addicted to their sauce. I love their sauce. But the sauce by itself, I got to put like Louisiana hot sauce in it, kind of make a concoction. If they encourage you, if you go to the drive-thru of a Cane's and you say, "Hey, I want to get, number 4 or number 2, the 5 count with, it comes with slaw and fries." If you don't want fries, they encourage you to get something else. So you say, no slaw, extra fry, or no fry, extra slaw, and it's XFXS on their tickets, right? Toward a haircut. I already got a fucking haircut, man. No refunds. Shave, yeah, I do need. Thank you, Jay. I guess J-Bot was being quiet back there. No toast extra fries, no slaw extra fries. I had a particular way. So you order no toast extra fries. That means you get no toast and extra fries. No toast extra slaw. They would leave off the slaw every other time, because I wanted no toast extra slaw. And they would like leave something off. Anyway, it pissed me off, long story short. Last time I ate Cane's was about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and I was violently ill that night. Now, you might say, Jason, you ate at Cane's 100,000 times. Maybe it was just something else. It couldn't have been Cane's. If you've eaten that much Cane's, maybe it was too much Louisiana hot sauce. Maybe something didn't agree with me. I don't know, but I got violently ill. And when you get violently ill from chicken, you don't eat that same place again. If not ever, but for a long time. I love Cane's, but I just can't do it right now. Can't do it. What's up, Bridget? And it makes me very sad, because as much as I got pissed off at them, I still enjoyed eating there. You know, it was easy, it was quick, the app, you just walk in, get your crap and go. I did figure out by going through the app, like if you go through the drive-thru, that was when they were effing it up all the time. If you go through the app, they got a lot better with it, so I love sauerkraut. And I can't eat hot dogs anymore, too. That's a problem. That's one of the things I can't eat very much anymore, especially at night. Devo, 3-finger box, so I get the Caniac. Buy the Cane's dog plush. I've never seen the dog plush at ours. Need to order it on your phone to get it your way. No McRib. McDonald's is, for the most part, breakfast only. Maybe every so often we'll go get fries and a cheeseburger, but I just put a bunch of fries on my cheeseburger to conceal the flavor. What's up, Ryan Rusk? Welcome to the stream. Scroll back out. Whatever. Shut up, y'all. I got robbed. He's close. He's right there, so it's just easy. I can literally leave 3 minutes before my appointment and walk across the street and get there. Son of Coney dog. I do eat. I will eat me a what you call it? A pronto pup, a foot long pronto pup at the fair. That I can eat it in the daytime. The problem is we don't. We hadn't had a sip of Mississippi cold drip yet, which you can buy at mscolddrip.com. We don't have a hot dog place around here, and mostly I only eat lunch here in the shop or in Jackson. So I would be fine eating a big old hot dog with like so much sauerkraut on there you can't even see anything, coated with mustard to conceal the flavor. Getting the order limits. Like I said before, at least I can still eat Taco Bell and Crystal, right? Hattie B's. A friend of mine that moved from here, she went to work at Hattie B's. I still want to try that one there. They supposedly have the best spicy chicken. Don't they call it Nashville chicken here, spicy chicken? Every one of those that I've ever tried around here is just not great. I don't think I can tell it's not right. Yeah, he did that. It's not a great. I saw that right before live started. I was like, what the hell's up with my dude here? I even made him cut it shorter. But he also knows I do YouTube, so I don't know. Don't want to say anything. Yeah, extra. It's still pretty long, isn't it? Stop it! Alright, let me get my camera plugged up so that we can go up front, put these padlocks up. What's up, Pete? How are you? Haven't seen you on a stream in a minute. Or I just wasn't paying attention, one of the two. Let me get the mobile comments section up, and we'll let y'all look outside while I'm doing all this. 15-minute boy has not come back yet, of course, because you cannot go to the coffee shop on Saturday morning and be in there for less than 15 minutes, especially when you're meeting your buddy. The spicy chicken is something else. Just the medium will lift you up. See, I'd go straight in for the hot. Boom! Whatever the hottest is. The only thing I like about, what's that other chicken place? Zaxby's? Since we're talking about chicken stuff. Their chicken is nasty. It's dry. It's horrible. And people say that Cane's is bland and tasteless. Well, it's not when you dip it in. I use like a honey mustard barbecue sauce, North Carolina Gold barbecue sauce, and then coat the chicken strips with Louisiana hot sauce. Like turn it into Nashville hot chicken with Louisiana hot sauce, which probably has helped me along getting sick that night. But I've eaten it, forever, so I don't know why I did. Pretty sure it was in the chicken. And one of those little clips. Yeah, sauce delivery, exactly. I mean, they may not have flavor, but they're cooked almost always. There was one time they were really nasty, but for the most part, they taste the same. Maybe not have flavor, but I'm not eating chicken strips by themselves. They're a sauce delivery tool, like you said, yes. And the Zaxby's chicken just sucks. But the only thing about Zaxby's is they have so many hot sauces. So many choices of hot sauces. That's the best thing about that. The fries are better at Cane's. And that's the cane sauce with Louisiana hot sauce. If you eat Cane's and you haven't tried squirting in however hot you like it, Louisiana hot sauce or whatever hot sauce you like, but I use Louisiana, just to kick it up even more. and then use that to dip your fries. Like I don't eat. I've always been a ketchup and fry person, plain person there, plain man. Ketchup and fries, right up until cane sauce and Louisiana hot sauce mixed together came along. It doesn't even work with. And I've seen jokes where people pull up to the drive-thru and be like, "I'd like 12 cane sauces, please." That's it, nothing else. I would almost do that. And then you can buy a similar one at the grocery store, but it's not the same. Popeyes, they're so mean. Them ladies are so mean. I try to be nice to everybody, but them ladies are just mean to everybody. You got to be in the South to know Popeyes, right? I mean, Popeyes is only pretty much in the South for the most part, and y'all just don't understand about Popeyes. You judge a place by the fried pickles. Not a big fried pickle person, but I will eat them. I wouldn't order them, and spend the money on like a whole order of steps. I wouldn't spend like the money on a whole order for myself, but if somebody else likes fried pickles and wants fried pickles, I'll eat a few of theirs. Give me your fried pickle. I'll eat like 4 of them. Give me your fried pickle. Let's get, what were we doing? We need to get this. Oh, and get the mobile comment section up. I'm not done with that. Because we're going to go through these padlocks in the case while y'all are with me today. That way I've got it done, so I don't have to worry about it Monday morning. It's not that big of a deal, but I did notice this morning it's getting a little bit messy up there. So I'm actually going to loop slang this over the counter for right now. Swing, swing. You know what? Hold on. I just thought about it. Just thought about this. Do I have a? Oh, I don't have it. Never mind. Cancel that. Forgot about the shot phones. Ew. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? All right, we're gonna get a volume check on that real quick, and then I'll go ahead and set up our work camera. Hey, what happened to the? Oh, did I not? That was kind of silly, Jason. Hold up. Get rid of that. Nope. Just delete that. And go up to here. Stream deck. I don't know why I have that. Multi-action. Next page. Next page. Thank you. Okay, go to the next page. Is this thing? I wanted to see if this works. Holy smokes, it worked. Okay, well that's good to know. That works. When it takes me. That works too. Awesome. Wonder if that works. I don't know. Just hitting buttons. Just hitting buttons. Hey. Yeah, hit that like when we're doing this. Gus's world famous contenders. We ain't got no. I don't know if a Gus is around. Well, we don't have one around here unless there's one coming. Yeah, don't eat at KFC either, by the way, y'all. Trust me on that one. Trust me. Mike's a tad low. Well, son of a biscuit eater. Let's see if we can fix it. Oh, yeah, it did go low, didn't it? Well, we got to do what? It lost its 250%. Okay, now we are at 250% on the mic, so that should be a little bit better for you. Sorry about that. Self-storage sites. Every so often we have to go, but it's usually for a customer. We don't ever do it for them. They're pretty tight, money tight. They don't like paying locksmiths. Especially when all they gotta do is get an angle grinder and grind that crap off, right? The only time we service them for the most part is when they need to rekey the locks because they fired an employee. You know, not anything to do with opening up. We won't let you open up containers. That's usually for the customer themselves. Y'all got a Hardee's ad? That shows you that you got an ad. What happened? Did Daniel West set an ad up? All right, let's get rid of this and go do that. El Gato. El Gato. Get the mobile comment section up. Who does? Nobody wants to pay us. Yeah. The most common thing you'll ever hear, if you don't know and haven't been doing it long enough to hear it, but thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. I hope I don't have to call you again. It's one of the most common things that you'll hear as a locksmith. And I'm like, dude's taking a picture of Cheney's truck. I'm like, yeah, I've heard it 1,000 times. I'm sure I'll hear it 1,000 more. Okay, we got a good, yeah, so what do we got here? We got all this crap out. Let's get it back in. Totally didn't bring the price gun, though. That was some stupid. That was stupid. Eh. And also this tape so that I can tape some of these up. Suck it in. Suck it in. Oh, that's got one in there. All right. Yep. These two are new. These are new. It looks like I don't have any SC1. So those are just Avis padlocks less the core, and I've actually got some cores in here. Two Wiser cores and two Sergeant cores. So basically take that, shove it in there. But I normally keep Schlag, and I don't know. There's the kind that comes with that. That's for regular key and knob style cylinders. That's 83K and K45. And these are just bodies. So I'm just going to put these back where they... Wait. I got to see what this is. Okay. That's another K and K. So let me price these. See, one of them says K and K without sticker, and this one does not. Oh, we'll put that right here. And K, bodies only. To the back, and then when I get some more Schlage keyway in, I will put them in the very front. These guys, how much were these? Dang. I don't have a price on these, and I sold. Nope, I do. $23.95. $23.95. Thought I didn't. $23.95. How come this one only has one key? I remember why now, because I had a lockout and I took one of several copies of keys of the codes with me just in case, because I had sold them the padlock, and really there's kind of a finite number of key-to-like numbers that are out there. So now I remember why I had taken that off. Okay, crappy master padlocks. Well, let's see what we got. Number one, number one, number one, number one. This is a 5 UPLF, 3 UPLF. That is a number 3 UP. This is a standard number 1 keyed up to a key, and then this guy. I hate these so bad. I hate UPs so bad. They're the worst padlocks in the world, but they serve a purpose. And these prices are almost a year old, so they're probably too cheap. Holy crap, I've got so many. I didn't realize I had that many 3 UPLFs. Oh, we need to sell some of those, don't I? I'm thinking, yeah. 1 key to light, that's empty. 1 UP. I know I'm not talking much, but I'm concentrating here, dang it. I'm working. Alright, so doop doop. Sold all the long shackle. Sold all the long shackle sesame combination locks. Nope, that's another 5 UP. 5 UP. Okay, there it is. Y'all remember us talking about this? I went and got some 3H rod and some connector doodads. So I just hadn't had a chance to go deal with that yet. And hopefully I can make a little video on it. Where'd this guy go? Alright. This goes back up. 1751 right there. This can come out. This can come out. This guy is not doing a whole lot of good sitting where it's at. I will probably put that back in the case over there. What do we got here? Hey, oh, somebody bought all my 700s. How did that happen? This guy never came to get his antique brass locks either. This goes to the truck. Crap. 1 key to likes. I have a feeling that price is not correct, so I'm not actually going to price these. I'm just going to put them in the case. In case you don't know, this padlock and this padlock are exactly the same. This just has a thicker rubber coating. You see how much thicker it is? I had a master lock representative confirm that there is nothing different about that except for the plastic. In case you didn't know, that is why that is the difference in the master padlocks. It's not really commercial. It's only got thicker plastic. Okay. So I think it's time to go ahead and get rid of this. It's been up here for a while. Yep, get rid of that. We can straighten this up a little bit. Ooh, look, an NASA sticker. There's a lock pin. So I believe these do not have. I don't remember if those have it or not. If I put extra wafers in there, so I'm actually going to leave these out for a minute. I'll just put them right here. How about that? That way I remember they don't have the extra. They don't have the extra pins in them. Or wafers, whatever. That guy, I did a short on that guy. I made a key for it. Haha, $10. Can be yours. Alright, we'll put that right there. These keys probably just go down here. This guy I was looking for the other day. And, yeah, Kim didn't tell me, but sold on A700s. Dang, these are expensive. Alright. I guess I got to get a few of those in too. Which I'm going to leave this here because I will need them when I get them in. Could use a little wipe down, couldn't it? Oh, suck it in. Oh, suck it in. Ah. Passage. I held it up to that camera forgetting that I'd turned that camera off. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to move back over here and take a look at this antique little lock. Disconnected. Fucking Tennessee tag. Tennessee, huh? Jerk off. Okay. I wonder what I did with that key, though. I just cleaned off my... That teaches me to clean off my counter. I had it sitting here for literally 2 months. Three lever. So it looks like 2 deep cuts and a shallower cut in the beginning. So deep right there, and a little bit shallower there. no biggie. And even more so that I hopefully can find my key that I've already got started. Come on now. Won't even need to take it apart. Because it's got the view window. Oh, 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 come back. Come back. Come on. Get in the hole. I wonder what I did with it. Because it was... Huh. What I found the other day. This brought back memories. I don't know. I don't know where that key went. I used this thing so much back in the day. It's empty because all of it's got spread around. But yeah, there's a. If you've ever seen a service kit for U-change cylinders, this was the guy. Service kit. That's actually a pretty rare thing to see. You have been blessed by seeing a U-change service kit. I'm going to wrap these two back up. And deal with them Monday, because I don't want to deal with them today. Or at least until I find that key that I've already started, right? The other one shouldn't be too much trouble. Just using a brass barrel key to cut it down to size, and it'll probably fit. So, okay. What else we got? Besides with the dude that's irritated the shit out of me out here. I've seen that car around too. Guess he's feeling frisky. Oh, thank you for the channel supporter member. We appreciate that. Speaking of, we are getting geared up for our mail out this year. Starting in on that. Lucky's Luck, I appreciate you. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm having memory problems on the computer right now. Hold on, let me do a little bit of diagnostics. The heck? Why did my... No, hold stuff crash. SE lock and key. We don't provide that service. I'm sorry. Thank you. No, we're not going to cut your key for your Toyota. Alright, let's copy paste this and get it back in the program because it all crashed. So once we skipped over to the disassemble screen, we would have had a crashed chat log. And I caught it. There we go. I don't know why it crashed. Can't remember why I'm having memory problems. Memory problems? It's age, right? What is with that rim lock? Oh, it's just a bobbling rim lock. We got a bunch of them around here. The ones in the window. Like I was pulling out a few about a week and a half ago, and oh look, you brought a girl back with you. I'm amazed that you were able to get a girl with you. Congratulations, bro. Learn how to reassign. Just stupidity. Oh, wrong one. I gotta remember that. I'll remember it because it's got a Louisiana sticker on the front windshield. I was doing Locksmith stuff. I've got an Instagram account, but I don't use it. And I just had a message to there. Hey, I saw your video. We get so many different varieties. It's like, you see a video on YouTube, why would you go search for me on Instagram just to send me a private message through Instagram, of all things? Just comment on the video. Anybody, if you're watching YouTube, I guess if you don't have an account, I guess you could just be watching it through Google. But like he contacted me through Instagram to ask me a part number for Wiser, and I'm like, I don't even use my Instagram messaging system, or Facebook for that matter. More so when you're cross-platforming it. Cross-platform it, and then you're definitely not gonna get an answer. I'm just like that though, so. Ray from Fife, Scotland. Ah, good day, mate. No, wait, that's Australian. Hey, what's up? What's up, Ray? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate that. They say alcohol can affect short-term memory. I don't drink. I don't really drink a whole lot at all. You can ask Dang It West that. maybe a little of whiskey every so often, but like that's really rare. Really, really rare. Now, in the past, it's a different story, but at this current time, for the past 7 or 8 years, I really hadn't had. I'll just randomly drink beer. I'll get a beer when it's like a dark brew, you know, but maybe one and a half at most. I don't know. Just lost his thrill with the drinking. The drinking. But we're not going to talk about my younger self. That was a whole different story, for sure. Looking for that concealed deadbolt plate. Jay. Stop, Jay. Okay, so that was a special occasion, right? I mean, that's different. That's like that's different. We had when we were in France, yes, it was a different story. But that's like you know, you go to a hamburger place, you got to order a hamburger. I mean, if you're in New Orleans, you got to get sloshed shit-faced, right? That was a whole different story. It didn't feel good either. Trust me. That night, it was not worth it. It reminded me why it wasn't worth it that night, because I was just fucking miserable that night. Yeah, it definitely was like, I'm going to drink even less after that. Yeah, what happens in Vegas? What happens in France stays in France. Anybody here use LinkedIn for Locksmith? It's really something. I did a LinkedIn account, but I don't use it. I don't even have the app. I didn't have the app in a long time, so I don't care for LinkedIn. I always meant to go back there and log in, but I don't wanna do the account forgot thing. But I still get emails from LinkedIn. Hey, have you checked out so and so? And I'm like, no, because I don't care about LinkedIn. Uh, but I've been meaning to go back on there one day and like upload one of my ridiculous pictures for it, just as a joke. Hey, I left the multicam up for you there, AJ, just in case. I mean, she came out of the car, so she's gonna have a wreck out front on live. Don't worry about what Jay's talking about. You should know now to just ignore Jay. That is a fantastic job. Fantastic. Okay, now that that excitement's over with, super corporate if you want to do the corporate side of the biz. Yeah, I don't. I don't. Maybe when I remember how to get log in and decide to change some stuff up on it, maybe then I'll do it. Of course you got cookies. The bakery's right there. What do you mean? You bet. It's like, what do you think? Yes, she went and got cookies. I'm glad I don't like their cookies because I wouldn't. Well, I'm not fond of their cookies. That's all I'll say. Never been fond of it. There's been like 8 owners since I've been here. There's been like 8 owners of the bakery up there since I've been here, and I've never liked their cookies. Just the recipe, just not for me. That, I mean, that was about the most normal thing I've seen around here. That's just nothing. Same old, same old. That is no big deal, as they would say. NB. No big deal. NBD. NBD. I got other people walking around. So I got a question for you. I asked this last night. What were we watching that caused me to ask this? Oh, an episode of hold on, let me get this. S6E lock and key. We're only open in store on Saturdays, like I said. Thank you. Got that Schlag NBD. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, we were watching an episode of Orville, which is like a spoof of Star Trek, and there was an immortal in there. So if somebody looked at you right now, wait. Let's do an audience engagement thing. We'll do that, even though it's silly. Start a poll. Would you? Yes, no. Okay, here it goes. Start the poll. If somebody looked at you and said, you can be immortal right now, yes or no question, no other questions, but you are going to be immortal, which means you live forever. Nothing can kill you. You won't ever die of old age or disease or whatever. Yes or no? Post in the thing. And Kim was like, but I have questions. I was like, no, it's a yes or no. If somebody popped up in front of you right now and said, do you want to be immortal? Yes or no? End of story. What would you say? Because even I was like, oh, my back kind of hurts right now. And if somebody asked me why my back was hurting, does my back hurt forever and ever and ever? Does it, being immortal, like, make you 100% healthy with no aches and pains? Or are you like this broke-ass, old, tired, exhausted person that has to live for another ever? I say no. I was like, no. Just in case. I mean, maybe you're transformed into, the best version of yourself, the most healthy, and you stay that way forever. I still don't think I would. I think I would say no. I think my answer is a definite no. I'm pretty sure it is. And Kim was all over here like, but I have so many questions. I was like, no, it's a yes or no. I'd have to say no. I mean, yeah. It'd be cool for a while, but then there it comes back to that point where you're like, okay, well, I'm tired of this. Well, guess what? So, you're shit out of luck, bro. Yeah, I vote no. Live forever, you'll eventually be rich and be able to afford the best health care. Yeah, true. And aches and pains goes along with age. I think in my mind that if you were suddenly granted immortality, you would almost have to be instantly 100% healthy, right? Or why your back could still hurt. Like your back could hurt every day forever. Sure, you could get surgeries and all that, but I have so many questions too. I know there's so many questions that you would want to ask, but if it was a yes or no, I would have to say no. B, because I really don't want to. Maybe a couple 100 years just to see how things turn out. Maybe. But forever is a long time. And I can't imagine 10,000 plus years old. I don't even think the Earth will be here. What happens when the Earth is not existent anymore? Do you just get ejected into space and find your own new civilization because you're immortal? Or find all those other people that said yes? Oh, you said yeah too. Oh, I don't know how to operate in space, so bye. I mean, I'd say no. I'd say no. All right, we're gonna end that because that was kind of a silly poll. Well, we had no. We got half and half. That looks like in poll. 50%, 50%, 56% no. 43%. I'll copy paste that, y'all. Thank you, mods, but I'm gonna snatch your job. Ah, beat your own. Would you know? I think it would be interesting for a time, but I'm pretty sure out of the 43%, 25 votes, so 10 of y'all, approximately, I think you would regret that. I think like 7 out of the 10 of you would regret that in about 400 years or less. But the other ones, the other 3 or 4 there, I think that you would end up just becoming mad evil geniuses and take over the world and do whatever you want. So, more power to you. Good luck. I ain't gonna be around to watch it. I thought I was gonna be around this long. I know. Now, if I was given that choice when I was like 22, hell yeah, bro. I'd probably regret it, but in Highlander, they stay healthy after they died, and rebooting, they're healthy. Yeah, but you don't know. That's Highlander. That's not this dude that just popped up in front of you and said yes or no. He could be evil as hell. He could be like, okay, we're gonna take away your arms and legs, and you're gonna live forever. That's another thing. Not counting the Highlander thing, but what if you get an arm chopped off? You still live? Somebody chops off all your legs and arms. It's kind of gross, but nothing was said about things growing back, right? It just says you won't die. So I think that would be a bad mistake. There's always some dude. Yeah, you're gonna get enemies. I mean, the government's gonna be after you to like poke things. Like that's too much. Definite no for me. Good luck though for the three to 4 of y'all who end up being super evil geniuses. Sorry about y'all that regret it. Buy the best prosthetic. Yeah, I mean, you keep waiting. Eventually, they're going to come along with to be able to solve that, right? You would hope. It's a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound. Mm-hmm. I personally think that if you were given that choice with no conditions or whatever, that they would totally make you, back hurt, headaches every other day. Can't figure out what you want to eat, so you end up starving, and you can't starve to death, so you just starve because you're so tired of everything at that point. Losing everybody you're close to. Like, if I was given the choice and Kim was sitting over there, I'd be like, no. I mean, all your significant others and stuff. No, I don't think so. I'll pass. Pass. That rug really does pull the room together. Where's my front screen? I never did add a button for that. All right, we're gonna wrap up early today, y'all. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do because Jason wants to, and I said I was gonna do that last time, and I didn't. So we're actually gonna go ahead and start the countdown. Look, we're gonna go to the disassemble screen. No, okay, hold on. We're gonna wait a minute. Then we'll go to the disassemble screen. I don't think I have anything else. Hold on, let me go to the back real quick. Garden. Yeah. You know, I hadn't gotten back to this. I don't like E-plexes at all. A little bit. I was gonna do an opening video on this, but I've really been shitting myself on videos. That didn't sound good. I've really been screwing the pooch on any videoing and finalizing videos lately, so apologies for that. Try harder in the future. I've just got so many ideas, and it's kind of like writer's block. You know, you have so many ideas, but then the execution of said ideas is a detriment. The E-plex, this is a mortise lock. The only damn reason I put this in is for consistency, because I already had others there. And it was a choice between this and a trilogy mortise. I'm not fond of the trilogy mortise because it comes with all the extra timing and all that, and it's such a hassle and pain in the ass. You'd think that they would fix that one day, but all I needed was push button. I didn't need audit trail. Believe it or not, you know, nowadays, let me point out something right now. Audit trails on locks are important in some situations, but if you really consider it, okay, why do you need that? On a lot nowadays, you have camera systems, you have digital alarm systems, and all that already tells you the same things. Okay, I came to this realization a few years ago. I was like, you know, all these options for trilogies with the handheld scanner or the hooking it up to your laptop and downloading the audit trail. Yes, that does serve for some industries, for some businesses need that. But then those same businesses have camera systems, they have alarm systems. So aside from knowing, let's say, when somebody goes in and out of a server room, this is as far as outside doors. If you put a audit trail lock on an outside door that's already got an alarm system, and aside from the daily, you know, and everybody's probably sitting there thinking to themselves, but, okay, for the most part, there are redundancies in place now that kind of make audit trail locks a little bit redundant, repetitive, unnecessary to a degree, and harder to deal with than, say, an alarm system. Now you're like, well, you don't set an alarm all throughout the day, and we need to track our employees coming in, how many times they come in and out this door. Yes, that's a whole different situation. In those situations, a good audit trail lock, not even a standalone. I don't like the. If you need that, you need an access control system. Screw all that downloading and uploading and all that. If you're going to do that, you really probably should go. Got me a best mortise lock out of the deal, which is good. I can sell this guy for quite a bit. Oh no, the buttons are jammed. It's probably because I never pushed in those buttons before. Right. Did they? No? Okay. It's just, it looked like corrosion. Why is that not coming out? Did they shove that in there? So they did. This button's jammed. Hold up. I didn't even notice this when I took it off the door. I'm going to try to push the button out of the way. I think one button's jammed behind the face plate. Let's loosen that a little bit, see if it helps. Nope. Nope. Ah, there we go. Nope. What the hell? Ah, worked. I was just throwing it in the box when I was on site, so I put it on the wrong side. This was a right-hand door. No, left-hand door. Left-hand in-swing door. That'll might come in handy for the next time one breaks. But other than that, I don't understand the science of the red screw thing. Oh my God, is that asbestos? It was like a year ago, but somebody came on Reddit and was like, is this white stuff asbestos from the door? Am I gonna die? Nope, it's not asbestos, dude. That thing was pretty nice putting in. I mean, it went in fine. Sounds like shit when you type in the code. Remember that LSPA video I did? Where the electronic clock is like, it was kind of like that. But again, I didn't care because they wanted it. They wanted it for consistency. So I was like, well, for consistency, I'll put that in for you. Not my first choice, but hopefully it'll work for a while. The banks barely use them on safe like like nobody ever updates their firmware for it. Nobody ever does anything. Never even checks it. I've got a bunch of them. Camera gets deleted. Yeah, I've got a bunch of places that never go over their audit trail. Have wonderful systems in place, but they never go over it unless something happens, I guess. Purple! All right, y'all. Now it's time to start wrapping it up. It's time for the disassemble screen. And I gotta go figure out where to put this best mortar slot. Probably in a plastic bin up there. So I've already got three Sergeant passage locks. I showed y'all those to you. They're on top of Nakitama. I've got a Sergeant passage. I've got Corbin Russell passage up there. I think it'll probably end up going up on top of Nakitama in a plastic bin. Because I already have one best somewhere, and I'm just going to put that with it. I think over there in the corner. So, yeah. That was a spare. Maybe one of their others will break and I can sell it back to them one day. Exactly, dang it, Wes. In the best mortise lock plastic bin. Yeah, y'all have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate the new subs. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it as always. I will have probably in about a week or so, I'm going to switcheroo around the Lock4 store and get a few new seasonal things out. So maybe sometime midweek or so, you might want to stop in. And I still gotta post it. I'll post. Those of you who are store members will get like a first dib type situation, and as always, store members get first dibs, and our longtime people here who are not in the store. Also, we got first dibs on stuff. We appreciate you being Lock4 store members for sure, even though I don't really utilize the video and the post sections like I should. Hell, I can barely get YouTube videos out nowadays. Please hold. Yeah, see, lock and key. We're only open in store on Saturdays. Thank you. Lockforce pumpkin spice. Yeah, Kim would love that. She hates.
City or just name of an area?
It's just this little.
She hates pumpkin spice. Pickle egg. Can't remember what egg did. Oh, that's what pickle did. Now I'm hungry for fair food. I want a pronto pup, a pizza slice. I don't know why. It's just there. But my standard is pronto pup with a whole bunch of mustard on it to cover the taste. A pizza slice. Sometimes one of those fried things with the sugar on top. The fried dough stuff. Oh, and then like there's a meat type place, and I'll sometimes get like a sandwich or something. Funnel cakes, thank you. Yeah, those things. Just the plain. I don't like the fruit kind. I just like the plain sugar and cinnamon. What would it be? Hell, we put them up at the beginning. We already got one out. We've got baby white pumpkins. I don't know why Kim chose white baby pumpkins, but they're scattered in the window. So we got two Halloween decorations out. The witch gnome and the placard. And there's other stuff back there, but it's pizza in a cup. Now I don't know about that. That sounds like some kind of weird stuff. Never heard of pizza in a cup. They have those. I don't think they still have them, but for a couple of years in a row, they had the donut burgers. Oh. Donut burgers. Why make a donut burger? That's just wrong. Burgers aren't supposed to be sweet. The maximum thing you could do to make a burger sweet is use a sweet pickle. And that's even not good. Like a burger with donuts for the buns. No, I couldn't even bring myself to try it. I don't think they have them still because they weren't that popular. They were probably like popular the first year, so they were like, oh, we're coming back next year. We did good. And then everybody was like, yeah, we tried your shit last year. We ain't doing it again. Bratwurst wrapped in pizza and deep fried there to die for. That sounds good. And like a thin crust pizza. I always thought like a rolled up thin crust pizza, fried or something like that. Somebody had to make a donut burger. This is dumb. It's not right. It may not be dumb. It's just not right, you know? Like glazed donuts with hamburger meat and onion and mustard and what? I don't get that. How could you eat mustard? Like I can't eat a burger without ketchup and mustard. I can, but I don't like it. So do you put mustard in ketchup, or do you just eat it like don't do that? That's like something you don't do. I can't fathom that. That's just gross. Only sweet. Barbecue sauce, maybe. Yeah, sweet barbecue sauce, maybe. That would be about the max. And Kim always goes for her deep fried, either Snickers bar or something. We went one year for lunch and they were closed. They didn't open until like 1 o'clock. We were so pissed off about that. It was like literally the only reason she went that year was to get her deep fried either Snickers bar or it's usually a Snickers bar. Nah, that's too sweet for me. I don't like really hot candy bar chocolate. Like, I would rather eat a room temperature. Like, I'm not into a hot Pop Tarts or room. How did I scratch the hell out of my arm? Well, that looks painful. Must have bumped into something 2 days ago, looks like. Do not burger. Who can eat plain burgers? Why even bother with the bun? It's like hamburger steak patties, with mashed potatoes and stuff. They got that at Roosters over there. We eat that pretty often. It's literally just a burger. Deep fried ice cream. Haven't tried it. They haven't tried that one. Sounds good though. All right. Well, we are done talking about food. I'm gonna go eat a fucking honey bun or something, whatever I have sitting in the back room, because now I'm hungry. Thanks to y'all. What about an unglazed donut for a burger? Like, no, just straight up donut. It's still sweet. It's still a sweet type dough. So, glazed would be really bad. Remember to look out for the LPP update video next Saturday. Yeah, you too, Mr. T. I appreciate you being here, as always. The one good thing about our state fair is you can go armed if you wanted to. You gotta go through a checkpoint and you get searched and all that, but you can legally carry because it's because it's Mississippi. Probably one of the very few group activities nowadays that they still would allow you to walk in with a pistol. Which is funny because most of the time when you have a screening area where they're literally making you take all your pockets out, wave you down with a wand, it's funny that you can still walk in there. And it's honestly because the guy who runs that section of the government is such a cowboy that he would not even dare consider not letting people doing it. Conforming with the gas burner, but safety third. Food trip. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Where's that end screen? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Apart from hunting. Tip round, yeah. As long as you don't plan on using your gun to pop the balloons at the balloon popping thing. In Texas, I think they screen you but kick you out if you aren't. That's Texas. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, we are going to be gone by the time that you could say hey, because it's 12:58 and you have to wait 5 minutes. So make sure and tune in next week where you can chat with everybody and say hey. But I appreciate you subscribing at the very last second. I don't know who it was, but where's my alert section? It doesn't actually tell me who subscribed here. I don't think it does not. Well, thanks for joining though. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got to disassemble. We do have to disassemble. Carry a rifle in the fair. Excuse me. Lock on! Disassemble! I wasn't going to forget. I almost did. Thanks for reminding me. I wasn't going to forget that. Yeah, welcome, new subscriber. We'll know who you are. No, we won't. We won't know who you are next week. If you join in next week from 11 to 1 Central Standard Time every Saturday, make sure and say, hey, I was that guy that joined too late to be able to say, hey. So I'm saying, hey now. If you're watching right now, which you probably are, I don't know, it may just be a random subscriber, because that doesn't necessarily mean that they subscribe because they're watching this stream right now. It could be literally just a random subscriber who just watched another video and decided to subscribe. But if you are here right now and you are not going to get to talk because the 5-minute timer is going to withhold you from doing so, then make sure and join in 11 to 1 Central Standard Time next week and say, hey, I was that last guy that subscribed and I didn't get to say anything, so I'm saying something now. That way we know who you are and can say hey, if you want to. Yes, you could join in. Yeah, there is a 5-minute after chat, so if you stay around, you may be able to like get it in there at the last minute. But that's secret, right? Secret chat, so only the secret people will know about it. All right. Well, y'all have a great weekend. Thanks for joining in. As always,